This is day 2 of the notes on circles. So in this section, we're going to talk about central angles and arc measures. This is the definition. What is a central angle? We mentioned it at the beginning of the note. A central angle is an angle with its vertex is at the center of the circle, and its two sides are the radii of the circle. So the sum of all central angles is always going to be 360. In this case, an example of a central angle would be ABC. One thing you guys need to know is this is where we're going to focus more, is the second part, which says the degree of an arc formed by the endpoint of the central angle is equal to the degree measure of the central angle. What this means is the angle ABC, which is angle B, is 84. Therefore, arc AC is also going to be 84. What is left is going to be 360 minus 84, which is ADC, which is the major arc, will give you 276. So a lot of the problems that we're dealing today will be dealing with subtracting from 180 or 360 depending on what is given. Okay, so let's do a couple of problems. Okay, so that's why I'm doing it a little bit different this year, just to this unit, so that since we don't have a lot of times, I don't want to do notes then classwork. I just want to start the classwork with the note so that we can use all the time that we have together. Okay, so find the measure of each angle and arc measured given, right? So in this case, we have 21 here. You guys should remember from your unit 1, vertical angles are going to be the same, so which is going to be 21, right? All right, from unit 1, we talked about vertical angles, so this is going to be 21. So this is 21, so JK would be 21, and ML would be 21, but it's not asked. So the next question is, what is the measure of J and M? J and M, which is this angle here, right? So you also have to know, if the line is a straight line, it's always going to be 180 degree, right? So this would give you 180 minus 21. That's what the answer. Okay, so you got to do 180. Some of you probably already got it. Minus 21. Okay, which is 159. You can tell that I'm in school, right? All right, 159. Okay, so now the next one is, what is KL? KL, so this is 159. This is 159. So KL would be 159. When it comes to JKM, JKM is the whole thing. So 21 plus 159 plus 21. JKM. So you have to add up 159 plus 21 plus 21, which is 201. Okay, so this gives you 201. And the last one is MKL. MKL. This might be, so I need to erase it so that I can see where it is. So MKL is everything except the 21 degree, right? You start from M, K is here, L, sorry. So everything, all the circles except 21. So to find that, you gotta do 360 is a whole circle, right? Through 60 minus 21. Okay, so we have to do 360 minus 21, which is 339. Okay, so this will give you 339. Okay, so this is what you have to do for the rest of the problem, and we'll do it more in class. So questions like with variables is kind of the same. So they ask to solve for x. One thing you always need to rely on is if this is the diameter, right? That means the whole upper is going to be 180. So you have to do 15x minus 26 plus 26 equals 180. And then that's what you have to do to solve it. Okay, so you can continue to work on it if you want to, or we can do it in class. So the other part of this note is talking about the arc length. We did area of a shaded region last time, but this is arc length. So what is this, like instead of the whole circumference, whatever degree measure is going to be. So arc length, and I did it in the first day of notes. So length is x times 2 pi r, or pi d, divided by 360. Okay, so I'll do one example to find the missing measure. So in this case, I'll leave this here. EB is 15 centimeter. EB, so that means the radius is 15, right? And find CD. CD is what you're looking for. Okay, so I need to first find the degree measure of CD, right? CD is 180 minus 68. I want to know what is the degree measure of this x here. So when you do 180 minus CD, 180 minus 68, you get 112, right? So that's the degree measure. So I have 112. So CD, the length is going to be the degree measure, which is 112, times 2 times pi times the radius, which is 15, and then divide the whole thing by 360. Okay, that's all we have to do. And then again, when you put it in a calculator, please don't forget to use the alpha y equals, so that or use parentheses to get it done. So I'll do alpha y equals number 1. So I'll put 112 times, not point, times 2 times pi times 15. Okay, did I put something else here? I think I did. Yeah, times 15. So that's everything on top and over 360. So that will give you the length, which is 28 divided by 3. And if you want to change it into decimal, what does that look like? It gives you 9.33 would be the length of DC. Okay, so DC, length of DC is 9.33. Okay, so that's all you have to do for this section. It's just, it takes time in terms of knowing, like you have to kind of find. So if I try to do number 11, you're looking for N, M, so I have to go this direction, right? N, M, P. So it's everything around it, right? So, and you can see MP is the diameter, so that's going to be 180, which is 162 minus 180. I have to include this piece here, right? And this piece here. Okay, they're going to be congruent. So I will do 180 because I need to know the degree measure. 180 minus 162 gives you 18. So this is 18. So the whole NMP will be 118 plus 162 plus 18. Or you can do 180 minus 118. That should be. So that gives you 198. So for number 2, length is, the degree is 198 times 2 pi r, and r is 8. right? Then divided by 360. Okay, so that's all we have to do for this section. So the rest of them is going to be solving it. So we will spend a class period of time trying to finish what we haven't finished in here. So, but if you really want to get ahead, try to couple of the problems. You guys can do it. If VS, which is 12, which is the diameter, find UT. So you got to kind of find it. And so you kind of have to play with 360 minus 127. Minus 90 minus 127 gives you this angle, and then subtract it. Okay, so it's just all trying. It's a lot of practice because the questions are a lot. This is the only notes for this today. It's only less than 10 minutes, so I hope you guys will be able to do this by yourself. Okay, this is